A 10 on Your Side viewer brought to our attention a potentially dangerous website that her daughter found, and now she has a warning for other parents. We sent 10 on Your Side investigative reporter Chris Horne to check it out. And Chris, what did you find?
Well, Stephanie, the woman is from Suffolk, and she says that sexual predators are trying to have conversations of a sexual nature with her 9-year-old. How are they doing this? They're using this website. It is called omegle.com. You know how most parents tell their kids not to talk to strangers? This one says, talk to strangers. It also says further down, don't get pervy about the people who participate in these chat rooms. But that's exactly what the woman from Suffolk said was potentially going to happen to her 9-year-old. They were asking the girl for her address. They were asking the girl to send them pictures of her. We had never heard of omegle.com. The police we talked to never heard of it either. But they say the number of sites, just like this one, are really starting to grow. Stephanie?
So, Chris, I know kids have access to the internet everywhere, it seems, these days, not just at home, but, you know, there's video games and iPods. I'm a mom of a 9-year-old myself, so I know it can be really tough to monitor the kids 24/7.
It can be, and this woman from Suffolk partially blames herself for this. She says because of what happened with her own 9-year-old, she'll keep a closer eye on what that 9-year-old is looking at on the internet and use better use, and make better use, I should say, of the filters that are available on the internet.
And so what is there that parents can do in cases like this, and what are the penalties for the offenders?
What they need to do immediately is contact police. Police in the Hampton Roads area have special investigators. They look specifically into crimes against children. Now, let's look at the law. According to the Code of Virginia, if you transmit sexually explicit information to a child, or you encourage the child to transmit such information back to you, or perhaps you're trying to persuade or entice a child into a car or a home or any other place for that matter for the purpose of producing sexually explicit material or for the purpose of having sex with that child, even if that material never happens, even if that sex never happens, it's all under the same umbrella under the law. It is a Class 5 felony, mandatory, 5 years minimum, up to 30 years for a first offense. So a cautionary tale, as we said earlier, this parent in Suffolk wants parents across Hampton Roads to learn from her situation, keep a closer eye on what their kids are looking at on the internet. In the newsroom, Chris Horne, 10 on Your Side.